Alright folks, this is my first YouTube video. I'm going to try to keep the camera as steady as I can. I'm taking this from my phone, so bear with me. Well, here it is. That was a 1995 Toyota Tacoma, and this is the front of it. You can see those two vice grips right there holding the front part of the roof all nice and level for me. Yeah, if you haven't guessed it, man, I chopped the roof on it. You can see the door is actually a little higher than the roof. There's the, let me get back here so you can take a whole look at this. There you go. See the two vice grips there holding the front section to the midsection. Yeah, on the inside of it, I braced it all. Every one of the posts I braced. There's the front two and one across the middle. And looking towards the back, there's one over there on that side for that post. And as well over here on this side for that post. I also have one going from the back post to the other back post. Some folks out there in YouTube land or fabricating land, whatever you might want to call it, might say that's overkill. But in my world, there is no such thing as overkill. I wanted to make sure that this frame did not flex at all. I didn't want to have any problems, you know, getting this all back together. As you can see, this back section, I had to add some metal. And the midsection, I'm going to have to add a section of metal as well. Alright, scanning back here to the back. There's the back window. Nice slope to it. I got it all nice and even. Yeah, you two out there can do this. You know, this is my first time ever doing this. So, I mean, I basically got all my information from Swrnc Pete, you know, your friend Pete, my friend Pete, down there at Southwest Rod and Customs. You can YouTube them, or you could Google them and check out his videos. DIY Auto School basically tells you how to do all this stuff step by step, you know what I mean? This side you can see I just freaking nailed it. I mean, I had to add just a very small strip of metal in there. And coming over here to the mid post, this is the passenger side door, by the way, folks. I'm basically not going to have to add any metal in there. I'm just going to spot weld it, to hell with it. And coming up the front post up here, I pretty much nailed it almost there too, folks. Let me get a close-up view of that. There's not too much of a gap there. I mean, I'm going to have to add a little bit of metal there, but not very much. All right, let me jump up on the bed here and get you a top view. Move all my stuff out here. As you can see, folks, I had to cut this thing in 6 sections. Yep, that's right, 6 sections. Because when you chop your roof off and then you remove metal, your whole roof is like a column, so it's wider at the bottom than it is the top. So you actually, when you take the metal out, you have to split your roof, you know, and I'm going to have to add metal in that whole roof. This back section, though, I'm not going to have to add too much metal there. That'll be a pretty easy job. And then coming down here, back here in the back posts, I should have better light. I made a bunch of relief cuts over here in the post because it was wider, or actually it was up here. It was thinner and fatter, and the bottom post was longer and skinnier, if you get what I mean. So I had to make some relief cuts up here in the top post and then bend it in and then re-weld it. As well over here on the passenger side. There you can get a better look at it because I got better light. The relief cuts. Let me grab this. Those are the relief cuts right here. This is the top section of the roof that I cut off, and it's actually fatter and smaller this way. And then the bottom section is actually, right here that I'm pointing at, is actually longer and skinnier. So actually, naturally, I had to make some two relief cuts here. And then weld it all back together. It looks really nice. I know it's really rude right now, but once I grind it and make it all look pretty, you barely even be able to tell I even did anything with it. So I really wish I would have took you through this whole thing, because basically I'm going to chop the doors next, and I'll show you how I did that. Basically, once again, I took a measurement right here. I made a hash mark and took a measurement, you know, and went 4 inches from there, you know, and taped the whole 4-inch section off. And then over here on this side of the door, I basically took a level. Here, let me show you. I took a level from here to the other side of it. You can see from this side to this side, I took a level and got them really close, and then made the hash mark up here at the top, measured 4 inches down, put tape across it. Now I'm going to cut those and remove that section where you see the tape. And of course, I'm going to have to make a relief cut up here and widen it, just like I did on the roof. It'll look pretty much, probably have a nice section out of it, the door, like the roof. That's basically, folks, exactly how I did the roof. But I took measurements from inside of the cab. Let me show you. Okay, now we're on the inside. Okay, so I measured from these holes, this hole right here, and it has the exact same hole on the other side. I measured down from those things, made my hash mark, and then took my 4 inches out of it. It was quite easy. You know, and as I was measuring down, I did the same thing, took a leveled this mid post from the front post all the way across to the middle post. I put a level and made a mark. And I did it as the same on the back. And I tell you what, folks, it may look strange, and you may think you're not doing it right, but I tell you what, the level never lies. The water always finds its level, folks. Trust it. And trust in your level. It will never tell you wrong. There's the back section again. Yes, you too can do this, folks. Like I say, I don't have very much equipment here, you know. I got, oh, I wasn't supposed to shut that. Whoops. There's my Lincoln 180C Miller Killer with an oxygen bottle. I got a metal chop saw. I got some rudimentary wrenches. I got a bench grinder here. I got a metal shear. I got a bench vise, you know. I got, you know, some cool embossing hammers, a bunch of ball peen hammers, a bunch of cool dollies that, once again, I made myself instead of going down and spending a bunch of money, you know what I mean, on expensive dollies and forming heads. I made them myself. There's a T-dolly I had with just stuff laying around in the shop, you know. You know, I'm going to do the same thing with this heel dolly. I'm going to put a little piece of flat bar on it and make my own dolly. I can just put in my vise and start shaping metal. Let me take you over here, folks. I also have a shot bag, too. Well, this is Butcher's Chop Shop. More later. See ya. Have a good day.